We're here at the Safety Summit, and you are in the process of developing a questionnaire along with your colleagues here for the next president of the United States, or candidates who are going to be participating in the Florida primary, about what the next administration could do for Florida. And in the area of higher education, you've been here now for a while, but you've also come from other states. What does the federal government need to do in partnership with higher education to improve higher education in Florida?
Yes. Well, first off, I very much want every presidential candidate to have education as part of their platform. In some sense, it may not matter exactly what the details of that piece of the platform are, but if education is not there, it says something. And for the sake of the nation, for the state of Florida, education has to be a part of every candidate's platform. Secondly, education often is thought of as a problem. I actually believe it's a solution. It's the way that the presidential candidates should see a pathway to success. And very specifically, if they care about economic development, education is a way to get there. Even if they care about national security, I believe education is key to achieving that goal.
All across the world, it seems, an idea has been forming for some time that human capital, that what goes on between here can get nations moving, and yet we need to take that same idea, don't we, for our own nation?
Absolutely. You know, things like physical infrastructure, they're important, but why are they important? It's because people need them. It's all about people, and the future is really, there's one word that describes what I think the future of our economy, and that's the word innovation. It's used a lot, but I don't think you can overuse that word innovation. And it's innovation that will drive job creation, innovation that will drive our competitive edge as a nation and indeed a state. And I'm certainly biased, but I think education is the way you learn about innovation. We currently have, as a nation, a leadership position. And I believe that the state of Florida has the opportunity to also be a leader in this area, broad area of innovation through education.
The University of Florida is a great research university. It's been designated as one of the premier research universities in the state. Is there a message you would give to the next president of the United States as to how the great University of Florida, Florida State, the other research universities need a good partner in the federal government to help the research universities move forward and move its students forward?
Yeah, discovery of knowledge, discovery of inventions are the way that you create new jobs fundamentally, has tied into that word innovation. And in our nation, in our country, the federal government is the driving engine for that. The federal government funds fundamental research and the development of those research ideas to the marketplace. We at the University of Florida take pride in that we're among the top 10 in the entire nation, public and private universities, in terms of new companies coming out of the university, patents and technology licenses. And that is fundamentally driven by competitive grants and funding that we bring to the state of Florida. The federal government has had its investments in research flat for about 10 years. Other nations, the European community and China, for example, have been growing it to the point where we're about the same, almost getting close to where we are today here in our nation. For us to be a leader as a nation, the federal government has to be that driver, has to be the key part. But it also includes partnerships with the state and also with industry and then the universities themselves. It's a four-way partnership. Federal's the key, then state, then industry, and then the university has to invest in technology that drives discovery and research.